Hello everyone and welcome to today's tutorial. My name is Melissa and I will be sharing with you how I crocheted this cute little bunny. Before I continue, thank you so much to all my new and my old subscribers and to everyone who watches my videos. So keep on watching for more. For the materials, we will need a white color of yarn which recommends a crochet hook 3.5 to 4 millimeters. A purple color of yarn with the same recommendation, crochet hook 2.5 millimeters, a scrap yarn in pink, a tapestry needle, scrap yarn in black, some cotton stuffings, and we also need a stitch marker and a scissors. With the white color of yarn, let's make a loop. This is how I like to make a loop. We are crocheting the head of the bunny first. Now we need to chain 2 and insert a stitch marker into this loop on the hook. This will be our first stitch for the next round. In the second stitch of that chain, we'll be single crocheting 6 times. So insert 6 single crochets into the second loop. Now tighten this piece of yarn by making a knot. This will prevent our piece from creating a hole into this loop. So let's cut this extra piece of yarn and change the position of the stitch marker to that loop on the hook. Now we continue with the next round. This is our second round, and pick those 2 loops. That's our first stitch for this round, and we'll be inserting a single crochet followed by a second single crochet into the same stitch. Move to the next stitch and insert a single crochet and a second single crochet to the same loop. Continue this way all the way around. 2 single crochets in each stitch. Now change the position of your stitch marker again, and we are into our third round. In this round, we'll be inserting a single crochet into our first stitch. Then we move to the second stitch, insert a single crochet, followed by a second single crochet into the same stitch. We are alternating a single crochet into one stitch and into the next stitch 2 single crochets. Repeat this all the way around. Change the position of your stitch marker, and into our fourth round we'll be inserting 1 single crochet to the first stitch, a single crochet into the second stitch, and all the stitches around. We are now into our 5th round. We change the position of the stitch marker first, and into our first stitch insert a single crochet. The second stitch is a single crochet. The third stitch we do an increase. We insert 2 single crochets into the same stitch. That's the repetition for this round. Inserting a single crochet in the first stitch, the second stitch, and the third stitch we increase. Repeat this all the way around. Now, the 6th round is also an increase round. So insert a single crochet in the first, the second, the third, and then 2 single crochets into the 4th stitch. So we're increasing in every 4th stitch. We are into our 7th round. Insert a single crochet into the first stitch, a single crochet into the second stitch, and a single crochet in every stitch all the way around. The total number of stitches should add up to 30. Repeat this from the 7th round to the 9th round. So 7th, 8th, and 9th round. After completing the 7th, 8th and 9th round, we move to the 10th round. We'll be inserting a single crochet into the first stage, second stage, third stage, then the 4th and the 5th stage. We'll be single crocheting them together. So we are doing a decrease, and we are decreasing in the 4th and the 5th stage. So insert a single crochet in the first stage, single crochet in the second stage, the third stage, and decrease the 4th and the 5th stage by single crocheting them together. 11th round is also a decrease round. Single crochet in the first stage, single crochet into the second stage, then the third and the fourth stage with single crochet them together. Now this is our 12th round. Make a single crochet into our first stage, the second and the third stage with single crochet them together. So we are decreasing again in the second and the third stage. Repeat this all the way around, and your total number of stitches should go down to 12. To continue, secure this loop on the hook with your stitch marker and remove the hook. We don't need it. We are on the last part of creating the head of the bunny. We now need to stuff the space tightly, and this is the last part of creating the bunny's head. Now we begin crocheting the body of the bunny. First, we attach the purple color of yarn. I'm using a knot here to combine those two yarns together. Cut all the extra yarn that we don't need. And let's continue with our 13th round. So insert a single crochet into the first stage, a single crochet into the second stage. Now we're working with the purple color of yarn, and the body of the bunny will be in purple. So repeat this all the way around. Your total number of stitches should be 12. For the 14th round, first we change the position of the stitch marker. And this is our first stitch for this round, though it has a white color of yarn. And we'll be inserting a single crochet in each and every stitch around. Next round, which is the 15th round, we begin increasing. Insert a single crochet into the first stage, and we increase into the second stage by inserting 2 single crochets into the same stage. This is a repetition for this round, so do that all the way around, and your total number of stitches should go up to 18. Next round, which is round 16th, we are single crocheting in each and every stitch around. Total number of stitches remains 18. Round 17th is another increase round. Insert a single crochet into the first stage, single crochet into the second stage, and the third stage we do an increase by inserting 2 single crochets into the same stage. Repeat this all the way around. Total number of stitches should go up to 24. Round 18th is another round of single crochets in each and every stitch around. Repeat this all the way. Next round is a single crochet into the first stage, a single crochet into the second stage, a single crochet into the third stage, and into the fourth stage we'll be inserting a single crochet followed by a second single crochet. Repeat this all the way. For the 20th round, we'll be inserting a single crochet in each and every stitch around. The total number of stitches should be 30. In this round, we begin decreasing. Insert a single crochet in the first stitch, a single crochet into the second stitch, a single crochet into the fourth stitch, then the third stitch, then the fourth and the fifth stitch. We single crochet them together, but we'll be picking the second loop, the back loop of those two stitches. So that's how we decrease. So repeat the same thing all the way around, and your total number of stitches should go down to 24. For this round, round 22, we'll be single crocheting 2 stitches together. First stitch and the second stitch single crocheted together. Just a normal single crochet. Now repeat this all the way around, and your total number of stitches should go down to 12. Now secure that loop on the hook using your stitch marker, and let's stuff the body tightly. Make sure you put enough stuffings. Moving on to round 23, we'll be single crocheting 2 stitches together. So we are doing a decrease, but we are only single crocheting into the front loop of each stitch. Just watch carefully how I'm doing it, picking only the front loop of every stitch and single crocheting them together. Since this is the last round of creating the body, we'll now cast off when we are done with this round. So remove the stitch marker and pull that loop. There we have a long piece of yarn, and using your tapestry needle, we'll be closing this opening. Just watch carefully how I'm doing and just do the same thing. We are now crocheting the ears of the bunny with the purple color of yarn. Let's make a loop. Now chain 2. Use your stitch marker to mark this loop on the hook. In the second stage of this chain, we'll single crochet 3 into the same stage. Tighten that loop and make a knot. Onto the second round. First change the position of your stitch marker to that one on the loop on the hook, and make sure you pick these 2 loops for your first single crochet. Now we'll be inserting 2 single crochets in each and every stitch around. That's the first single crochet, followed by a second single crochet into the same stitch. Now repeat this all the way around, and your total number of stitches should go up to 6. Third round, we are still increasing. So the first stage we make a single crochet into that stage. Into the second stage we insert 2 single crochets into the same stitch. By the end of this round, your total number of stitches should add up to 9. Now we need to change the color of our yarn. We are using the white color of yarn. Connect those 2 yarns with a simple knot. Cut the rest of what we don't need. Before we continue, change the position of your stitch marker again. And for the 4th round all the way to the 11th round, we are inserting only 1 single crochet into each and every stitch around. And this is how you do a single crochet. Repeat this all the way around for all those rounds, and your total number of stitches should always remain 9. Now this is how our piece looks like so far. We need to cast off and crochet another piece just the same way. We need 2 pieces of the ears. Using your tapestry needle, attach your ears as shown. As you can see, I'm using my sewing pins just to hold the ear into place. Next, we are crocheting the arms of the bunny with the white color of yarn. Let's make a loop. Then we'll be crocheting 2, make a chain of 2, 1 and 2, and don't forget your stitch marker. Into the second stitch of this chain, we'll be inserting 6 single crochets into the same stitch. So this will be our first round. Now tighten that loop and make a knot. Now cut this long piece of yarn. For our second round, we'll be inserting a single crochet in each and every stitch around. For the second round all the way to the fourth round, insert one single crochet in each and every stitch, and the total number of stitches for each round should remain 6. The second round is complete. Now do the same thing for the third and the fourth round. Put your stitch marker on that loop on the hook just to secure that loop, and we'll be stuffing this piece with just a little bit of the yarn, just a small piece of the yarn, like so. Now one arm is complete. But first we need to single crochet 2 stitches together. Just watch how I'm doing it. We need to single crochet 2 stitches together across this piece. And we are doing this 3 times. Now it's time to cast off. Leave enough piece of yarn for sewing and attaching this arm to the bunny. Crochet another piece just the same way. It's now time to attach our arm to the bunny. I've already attached one. Now watch how I'm doing the next one and do the same thing for the 2 arms. Still using the white color of yarn, crochet the legs of the bunny. So make a loop and chain 2. don't forget your stitch marker. The second stage of this chain, we'll be inserting 6 single crochets into the same stitch. This marks our first round. Now tighten that loop and make a knot. Change the position of your stitch marker after cutting that piece of yarn. Second round, we'll be inserting 2 single crochets into each and every stitch around. First stitch, single crochet, then the second single crochet into the same stitch. Repeat this all the way around and you'll get a total of 12 stitches. Third round, first change the position of your stitch marker and let's insert 1 single crochet in each and every stitch around. So for every stitch you insert only 1 single crochet. The total number of stitches by the end of this round remains 12. This is how our piece looks so far. Fourth round, we are single crocheting 2 stitches together, and this is how we do a decrease. Single crocheting this and this next stitch together. Repeat this all the way around and your total number of stitches should go down to 6. Next is the 5th round, and in this round all the way to the 8th round we are single crocheting only 1 stitch in each and every stitch. Only 1 single crochet in each and every stitch around, and your total number of stitches should remain 6. Repeat the same thing for the 6th round, 7th round and 8th round. This is how our piece looks so far. Use your stitch marker to secure this loop, and we'll be stuffing this piece with some yarn. Just put some yarn, not so much, just enough. And now let's single crochet across this piece. The same thing we did with the arms. Now cast off and leave enough piece of yarn for sewing. Make another piece just the same way. Now sew your piece to the body as shown. Now we will be crocheting the collar of the bunny's dress. So using your purple color of yarn, let's make a loop. We're using this loop to attach the yarn onto the bunny. Pull the yarn through and single crochet. Insert your stitch marker, then chain 3. Into the next stitch, insert your hook and pull a loop through the post of that stitch and single crochet, then chain 3 again, and do the same thing again. In one of the posts into the next stitch, you pull the yarn through, then you single crochet. That's the repetition for this whole neckline. So continue this way all the way around. Now to finish up the collar, all you need to do is to slip stitch into this loop with the stitch marker. Then chain 1 and cast off. Using your tapestry needle, secure this piece of yarn under the last post that we single crocheted. Then hide the rest of the yarn and cut the rest off. Next, we are crocheting details for the hemline of the dress, the bunny's dress. So you make a loop, then the same way we did the collar, we'll be doing the hem line. Just repeat the same thing you did for the hem. Now using your black color of yarn, your scrap yarn, and your tapestry needle, embroider the eyes as shown. Watch carefully how I'm doing it and just repeat the same thing. Now use your pink scrap yarn to embroider the nose as shown. Then you'll change to a black one for the mouth part. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you like the results.